Hey Capricorn, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is having a good end to the weekend. I hope you guys had a fabulous Valentine's Day. Hope you're having a pretty decent start to the new year. So this is Capricorn's How's Your Money, How's Your Honey for February 2019. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 1 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance. I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. So I'm trying to pop out. There's 2. We're going to do 3. Capricorn, y'all got a real determined energy. Like y'all just ain't having it. Good grief. That makes 3. Let me cut them up. And just a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So let's see what we got going on, Capricorn. So for the money row, we got the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Coins, the 4 of Wands. For your honey, we got the 3 of Coins, Judgment card, and the Justice card. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy, King of Cups. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got going on here. Woo. Somebody been fucking around with your money. And it looks like this is going to resonate with some of you. Looks like IRS. Taxes just causing a problem for everybody this year. But it looks like it's either tax related, it could be payroll related, but it looks like somebody has they haven't done what they were supposed to do. Either you signed up for something and it didn't go through, or you were supposed to get a bonus raise, you haven't seen it yet. However that's resonating with you, that's what's going on right there with that 3 of Swords. And with it being that sword, heady, intellectual energy, I'm going to say somebody either overlooked something or they missed it. They didn't see a signature or something that was supposed to help you process whatever paperwork. They just missed it. They just might have had a dumb moment and just moved on, or they didn't catch whatever error it was that they were supposed to catch. You're probably feeling a bit betrayed because you were probably told that you were going to get X, Y, and Z, or X, Y, and Z was going to happen, and it didn't happen. And you're probably just generally feeling like whoever this organization or agency is just generally fucked around with your money. Going to the 8 of Coins, the second card, you have been working hard to get your finances in order. You have been trying to deal with issues about your money, how you spend your money, how you spend your time, how you manage your time as it relates to your money. And you're making headway, but you're not making the kind of headway that you think you should be making at this point. With it being the 8 of Coins, I know it's about hard work and being busy, but sometimes you need to look at what you're doing, because you may think one thing that you're doing is helping you making money, but on the back end, you're spending more money to do that thing than you're actually making. So you may want to take a look at what it is that you're doing as far as managing your time. And if you're doing something besides your regular full-time job, working somewhere on the side, take a look and see if you're wasting more money actually doing that, and if it would just benefit you to find another one, another part-time or hobby or whatever it is that you're making this little extra money with. I would look and see, do the research and do your homework and see if it's something that you're actually spending more money doing than you would if you weren't doing it at all. With the 4 of Wands, you were trying to get to the next level with your finances. Again, that energy is blocked for you guys. So I'm going to say it's probably time to retreat. And with the King of Cups being here, and cups to me is always emotional because you're dealing with some kind of fluid energy. I would take a step back. I do just what he's doing. I go get me a drink. I go get me a paper. piece of paper and a pencil and sit down and start writing down how you're managing your time, how you're managing your money, where there may be loopholes in your money, because this is definitely a thing that feels like you've done something, particularly here with an agency. You promised you were going to do X, Y, and Z, and they turned around and just pretty much told you, oh, we were just joking. To here with your money, where I see you're busy, but is that busy that you're doing, is it really helping, or is it just sidetracking you from what you actually need to be doing? So with this, the energy of you not being able to move to that next level with your money, I would take the chill cup, have a seat, and take a look at. And if this card does at times pertain to addictions, if you are spending your money on weed, alcohol, or any of the other little vices that people tend to have nowadays, take a look at that. Look at how much money you're spending. If you're sharing, especially if you're going out for happy hour every Friday or Saturday, and you're the one picking up the bill. Sit down, think about all of that, and take a look at your finances. Look at how you're managing your time and your money. For your honey roll, it looks like you guys are making, some of you, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but some of you are making some plans. And again, this is coins, this is earth energy, this is definitely your energy. You may be making plans to go on a vacation or take a trip with somebody. Go ahead and keep making those plans. It may not seem, again, up here with your money, all that energy here, it may not seem like it's a good time to do that, but actually it may be. So if you're trying to take a trip later on in the year, maybe next year, while you're getting your finances organized, it'd be a good time to sit down and think about, maybe we should take a trip. With the Judgment card being in the second place, it looks like you guys have had to deal with some issues of forgiveness. Not sure if this is your partner or someone around your partner. This is a major arcana card. So this is definitely having an impact on your relationship. I'm getting the sense that you're going to have to, if you haven't, forgive someone. It's not necessarily your partner. This may be your partner's sister, brother, mother, dad, cousin, co-worker. It seems like something was said and someone took it wrong, and it's kind of putting a snag in your relationship right at current time. And if you don't deal with this, it's going to turn into something else. This is the only major arcana card besides the Justice, which is right next to it. Those are only two major arcana cards you have on the table. So that's telling me you need to go ahead and forgive and apologize to whoever this is. Forgive them for whatever they did. Apologize for whatever you said or did, and make it better. If you don't, it's going to cause some problems in your relationship. With the Justice card being here, this is about taking responsibility for your actions. So one more again, we're going to go back to the Judgment card. If you need to forgive someone, if you need to apologize, if you want your relationship to keep chugging in the same direction, and even though this is not your actual partner that I'm talking about, so this is not going to resonate with everybody. And for those of you that it's not resonating with, if this is your partner that you need to apologize to or forgive, do it. Do it. Because if you don't, it's going to cause you major problems, and you are not trying to be looking like dude back there on his knees trying to figure out what happened. It seems like it's just a big misunderstanding, but because people have kind of blown things out of proportion on either side, it's one of those almost make or break thing. I can't even say almost. It is a make or break thing for your relationship. If you don't step correct on this, then it's going to cause some problems. In a very rare instance, it seems like it might be the reverse. Someone needs to apologize to you or forgive you for something. But for the majority of you Capricorns, this is about you asking for forgiveness or forgiving someone and apologizing. The Justice card, take responsibility for your actions. You do that, your relationship should stay on track. But if you are going to ignore this, if you're going to act like, oh, it's just no big deal, poo-poo it off, it will definitely have major impact on your relationship to the point it might just kill it. Just saying. Let's see what we got going on with advice and guidance from the universe. Let's slide my little cards over here. I'll shuffle these a couple times. And let's see. Whoa. Devil card. Princess of Swords. And the Ten of Wands. Well, let's talk about the Devil card. The universe is telling you, don't have no illusions about your relationship, particularly whoever this person is that you need to apologize to, or you need to ask for forgiveness, however that's going. It's a make or break. This is now the third major arcana card to flop on the table. So this is definitely relationship related. Don't get blindsided, and this is not necessarily about the two people. It is and it isn't. The flame in the middle, if we want to just get nitpicky and break the card down, that is the thing keeping the two of you apart, even though you are bound together hand and foot. Whatever this is, it's in the middle, and it's causing a chasm. If you step back a bit further, you have a bloodshot eyeball. How you looking at it, how you dealing with it, how you're processing it. You cannot get illusional and just poo-poo whatever this off. And I'm dwelling on this because this is major. You need to deal with it, take responsibility for your actions, do and say whatever you need to do. If this relationship means that much to you, you need to go ahead and do the work that you need to do, and don't get sidetracked with illusions. Again, that eyeball, oh, if I don't say nothing, it'll be okay. And then you get here and like, oh, fuck. You don't want to do that. So just be mindful and take action on that. Do what you need to do as soon as possible so that you can get to calmer waters with your partner. Don't get petty. This is what this is saying to me. Don't get petty. This is the Princess of Swords. If it's about being pushy and careless and out to get you, don't get petty. Don't get petty. And I'm going to relate that to your relationship energy as well. Your money situation, just looking at it, is pretty much, it is what it is. So the universe is not really going to throw a whole lot back, because it's a situation you're going to naturally work through anyway, because it's relating to how you spend your time and your money. So you're going to eventually, if you don't look at it now, you will eventually be forced to look at it. If you look at it where you're not in a position where you have to look at it, you can kind of make some decisions about which direction you want to go in, or if you want to stay in the same place. And then when anything does come down the pike, you can just stand on the fact that you stood in your truth, you made a decision, and it is what it is. But don't get petty with your relationship. Please do not get petty. Don't turn this into a pushing and shoving match, and not even physically, but figuratively, not literally. Don't get into a pissing match with your partner about whatever this is, because you're going to make a mountain out of a molehill, and it's just not going to bode well for the relationship. With the Ten of Wands here, don't get stressed out. Don't get stressed out. And don't let your ego set you up. Ten of Wands about carrying people's shit and being stressed out and overwhelmed at work. But here, in particular, universe is telling you, don't get stressed out and don't let your ego get in the way. If you need to apologize to somebody, do it. If you need to make any kind of amendments to anything, even regarding your finances, as far as your taxes are concerned, don't let your ego get in the way. Oh, I don't need to do. Don't do that, because again, everything on the table here is got some major repercussions one way or the other. The relationship part will be felt strongest. The money stuff, again, you're going to deal with it one way or the other. You will deal with it. But don't get stressed out, and don't let your ego get in the way of you doing what you need to do, Capricorn, because it'll set you back. And you, at this point, I don't think anybody can afford to be set back just because they're too stubborn to do or say something to make amends for something. Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend, a good start to your week, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.